Welcome back to the Beer Belly Ballers podcast. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Danny, and as always, I'm joined by A1, Smeed, Jay, and Cam. It's the season 1 finale, episode 15.
I can't believe we've actually done 15 episodes.
I thought we'd get bored after like 3.
Yeah. No,
I never thought we'd do it. When you said to me when we had bollocks in the pub, do you want to do a podcast? I was like, it's one of them drunken things that's never going to come
every group of lads had that conversation.
But we did it.
We've done it. 15 episodes of it.
That's
actually quite a few.
Completed it, man.
Yeah.
How much have we spent on studio? Like,
I don't want to know.
No. Like 400 quid.
Yeah.
And more than that, it's got to be.
Don't worry, we'll get that all back in our revenue.
Yeah.
One day.
Right, well, Jay, it's your episode this week.
Well, hang on a minute. England are out of the Euros.
I don't want to. I was going to say, it's probably stale news
We'll
now.
talk about that in a bit after we've had the fucking beer.
Ooh. That looks very
got
premier.
a Belgian cherry wheat beer, which this is from M&S as well, so this best be some fucking
Someone's
good
doing
stuff.
well.
No, it's the only shop near me today.
Oh,
It's
fair.
quite lastminute.com. So.
Still have trust issues over Jay's beers after episode 1.
Well,
Has he done 2? Or is this Jay's second
No.
episode?
This
second.
Great start.
oh,
You're ruining studio.
Studio's got.
Is it warm?
the very first recorded episode we did, though, before we did this format, Jay bought the beer, because that was the disgusting one, though.
That was the
No, the
first.
disgusting one was
That was the shithouse
Yeah,
beer.
yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
That was the shithouse beer.
Yeah, that's what I mean on the first,
So,
film.
Belgian cherry
Yeah,
wheat
yeah.
beer. Talk amongst yourselves.
I didn't think it'd be red.
It looks
It's
nice.
fucking cherry,
It's
man.
Yeah, I know, but like,
It does look
I
like
still
dark
didn't think
fruits,
it'd be
doesn't
It
it?
looks like that sour one that we had.
Yeah, it's not.
I
just
imagine it's
isn't
probably
it all over
quite similar
again?
to the sour one.
Yeah. Which, if it is not a bad thing. 'cause
I
that was
just
all right.
gave Danny's bottle open.
I'll
a
put
bit of a
something out on-
sake with it, and it
I'll
was
put
actually
something
all
out on Insta at the end of the series with like the overall table of beers.
and where to buy them.
Not
Nah.
well, no, we're not.
I
saying
can't
that.
remember
No one
where.
can really be asked. You can look into it if you're really that bothered. But
I don't, it was a secret.
from the look of the table, unless this makes it into,
Right, boys,
there's
pass
only
them round.
2 which are really worth trying if you haven't had before.
It's an interesting
thank
colour.
It's not the best.
Sorry, that's
It
my
smells like
fault.
cider rather than beer.
Belgian
I don't think
wheat
it
beer.
smells great, to be
It
honest.
doesn't smell great.
Yeah, but I feel like a wheat beer never smells good.
It
That
tastes like
tastes
cherry
banging.
Lucasade.
That
Have
tastes
you had
fire.
that? You know cherry Lucasade?
Mm,
Yeah.
that's banging.
Oh, that's unreal.
It doesn't taste like beer.
That's not a beer.
It tastes
No.
like a melted ice lolly.
Yeah.
What is it? What were those cherry ones? Did they have like a cherry cider one? You used to get the cider lolly, and then didn't have a cherry version of that.
What, like the ones which
From
just
like the
come
ice
in a
cream
tube?
van. Yeah, nah, not in a tube.
No, no,
I
it's
know,
only
yeah.
I used to have one because I thought it'd be like a bad boy having like a cider ice holder.
I think that's nice, man. How strong is it? I didn't even look, to be honest.
Are we even sure? 3.5.
Weak. So that's why it tastes like juice.
Yeah.
Because it's weak as fuck.
Does that knock it down from top? Because it's so.
Nah.
I don't think that goes in the
Nah,
top
it's
anyway.
not top, but it's one off.
That's not
So
beer
a bit
to me.
sticky, is it?
Very sticky.
It's not. Yeah, it's not very beery,
Yeah.
but
Well,
it's decent. It's decent.
I've tried. I was hoping it was going to be more disgusting, to be honest.
I've actually-
Reminiscent of the
I was
the beer.
trying to go for the grim route every time I bought a beer.
Yeah, that's why you went to fucking Home Bargains for the beer.
It's actually all right.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, actually.
Wasn't
It
it like
was
that
okay.
vanilla one?
Vanilla, yeah.
with the
Tailgate
pickup truck?
Brewery.
Yeah.
Didn't taste like vanilla at all.
No, it was just a beer.
The one last week was good, wasn't it?
Oh,
You
was
went
it?
That was
actually.
top. That was the coconut
top
one.
tier.
Oh, I
That
missed,
was
I
good,
missed a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was-
This
it
is the
was
first
good.
time we've all been back for a while, you know.
Yeah, it's been like
Yeah.
3 weeks, I reckon.
Yeah.
3-4 weeks.
I
Can't remember, to be honest.
Because I missed one. You missed one, I'm pretty sure.
I missed
you
two.
one.
That's
Yeah.
why I ended up in the fucking pants.
You missed one for cricket.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I don't
It's a
mind
good game as
that.
well.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, so because you missed so many, obviously that ended up meaning you did the forfeit on the weekend for the
I
Euros
had
final.
the
Check
Paddy
our
Power
Instagram
pants.
if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it was not great.
You-
To be fair, I was a bit pissed. You kind of forgot you had them on until you went in the
Yeah.
bar and some old man was like, "Oh my god, I don't know where to look." It's a bit.
Wasn't that
We've got to
revealing?
come up with a bigger and better forfeit for season
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Even my mum was disgusted with the Paddy Power.
Yeah, I went to give your mum a hug and she was like, "No thanks."
Yeah, my mum was loving it.
Yeah, your mum was like, "Only you could pull it off."
I'll put in a quick clip of Jay in the pants here now,
Yeah.
so you can witness it in
Also,
all its glory.
Shout out Freddie Harris for
I was
winning the
about
to
Euros
say that.
Fantasy League.
Well done, Freddie.
So we.
Do we give him Spanish beers or is that a bit of
No,
a piss
no,
take?
it's Spanish. That's
He's
what
got
we
the
said.
Spanish, yeah. He can
Enjoy
have
your fucking Madrid.
Madrid,
Yeah.
Cruz Campo, or
Enjoy it.
Australia.
Brood and Burton,
Oh,
give him that
we're
one.
not paying for Australia.
Yeah, I was going to say. He's
Okay,
having-
you can have Madrid then. Yeah.
Or Cruz Campo. Whatever's the cheapest.
San Miguel.
Only the best for
San
our
Miguel
fans.
is probably the cheapest, actually. That.
He's getting San
Even
Miguel.
San Miguel's technically from the Philippines.
Are we giving him a crate or just one beer?
You can't give him one beer. That's insulting.
Yeah.
That's fucking wrong.
And
you can have a
I think
crate.
if for next season, season 2, if we're going to do a fantasy Premier League,
Which we will.
whoever comes last out of us
Yeah, has to
buys
buy
the beer
crate.
for the winner.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Works for me.
I don't know when FPL starts, but probably by the time next record, we'll have a code and we'll put that out on
Yeah, yeah,
socials for people to join.
Get it?
17th of August, I think, is the
Yeah, it's
opening
not too
weekend.
long away.
16th,
Not too
17th.
long away.
I've made my team.
Have you?
Yeah,
I didn't
Already,
realise you
I
could
think
do
I
it
want to
yet.
wait.
I've been looking
Can
at
you
tips.
still have like unlimited transfers up until the
Yeah.
season
Yeah.
starts? Yeah. Because there might be some
I
big.
look at tips. I don't agree with
Nah,
you.
that's
cheating.
if
That's
you
someone
listen-
that can't think
Yeah.
for
That's
themselves.
someone that doesn't have ball knowledge. That
Yeah.
is.
Okay, so do you go to the horses and not look at tips?
Nah, just.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
but I
fancy
don't do
Premier League.
I don't do
Money on the
FPL
line.
horses.
There's money on the line for FPL.
I've got Rachel
it? I don't
Blackmore
wanna
in
have
money on
fantasy
beer.
racing.
I've got Willie Mullins in goal, mate.
Right then, boys. Into the episode. Start it. We are gonna have obviously a little bit of a Euros roundup. Gonna look back at what you got because I missed the Euros prediction episode. We're gonna have a little bit look back on things you guys said and predicted what actually
shit.
happened.
No one had
Um,
Spain for the final, did they?
Obviously,
No.
no one had Spain, but England heartbreak. It was fucking devastating. It was
Yeah.
awful.
I was
We hated
very
it.
I was pretty sad.
It going into the final is kind of the result I expected, but then you come so close and it's just worse, isn't it?
It's
It
more
is
just to come
sad.
so close twice in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the thought of 2 years' time at the World Cup, like going through all of that emotion again, and especially because the next World Cup is 6 weeks. If we got to the final and lost again, it's like
It's-
that's
yeah,
it's not worth it.
No,
Well, Southgate's gone now, so it'll be a new
yeah.
era. When,
Potter!
That's going to be Potter.
it will be
innit?
Also,
Potter.
apparently the FA are waiting
Yeah.
out for Pep.
I don't
That
think
one.
Pep-
Nah,
that's
I don't think Pep. Be
Don't get me
interested.
wrong. I think all of us would be like, yeah, in an ideal world, but
That was-
a foreign
Nah.
manager doesn't
Yeah,
really.
it's got to be English for me. I know it's a bit sort of.
I want
Brexit-y,
Jose
but-
Mourinho.
Like
Yeah.
Fabio Capello.
I'd love Mourinho.
Mourinho for the England box office. It's too divisive to be a club manager, but I think like an international manager purely for tournaments. He's
He'd
gonna
win
get
us a-
results,
he'd win us
man.
a tournament,
Yeah.
Mourinho.
He probably would.
And
And he's
horrible to
Mourinho. No, it wouldn't. It would
He
be
probably would.
unreal.
It would.
He would.
You'd,
I don't
you'd win
care.
it. You'd win it ugly, but at least you'd win.
I don't care.
Yeah,
He'd
exactly.
part the bus.
To be honest,
by
we-
himself.
We
we
nearly
played
won it
ugly.
ugly this
Yeah.
year. do you know what I
Exactly,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
I'll be honest. Most tournaments playing ugly does always seem to do
International
quite
football,
well.
yeah.
But the best team won. Spain played the best football.
Yeah,
They
fair
did.
play. Enjoy it,
They
Spain.
did.
Yeah. Hope he makes
Having
it
that
happy.
and
You know who I
Wimbledon on the
hate though?
same
That
day.
Cucurella.
Oh,
Have you
wow,
seen the
yeah.
videos of him?
He's
The paella.
long.
Yeah.
And singing a song about
Paella.
yourself, it's like it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
A
I think
narcissist,
that.
man.
Yeah, and also there's a couple of others that haven't come out well from it. Rodri chanting
Oh, yeah,
Gibraltar is Spanish.
Yeah.
Has
And
he?
Yeah,
along with
fucking-
Morata.
But it's not though, is it? It's
And-
English.
And
yeah.
the Gibraltar FA have submitted a formal complaint to UEFA. over-
Really?
Have they?
Mm.
They're not happy at all.
There's been a load of bad chants recently.
Well,
And
we're
so
getting
is
into
that.
that one.
Yeah.
That is bad though.
Yeah,
Especially
it
when
is
he's. Well, no, there's no especially
It's all-
bad.
I
It's
just
just bad.
I just think like, you've won. Focus on
Yeah,
yourselves.
and
Why are
he's
you
chanting about France. I don't get
Because
it.
also, I'm sure like Morata made a comment about like Musiala being in Carvajal's back pocket. It's like just enjoy your trophy, man. Why are you bringing like
Yeah,
a German
yeah, yeah.
teenager
I-
into
it's-
it? Leave him
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I mean, if we weren't, I'd be fucking dishing it out to every nation we beat.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
you're a
gonna lie.
fan, not.
Like, if
not
you're a player,
a-
then,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
there's a
yeah,
bit
fair
more
But to be
expected
honest,
of you.
I don't.
Yeah, you
I
probably
think
have a
if
bit more
You
responsibility.
should be a bit professional.
I genuinely think if England won, I don't think the English players would be saying stuff like that. They're too well media trained.
Yeah,
Yeah, playing in the Premier
yeah,
League.
yeah.
Like,
Harry Kane would just be crying with the
You
trophy
know, I
for
feel
about
like
6
if
weeks.
Grealish was there,
oh
Do you
yeah,
know
he'd
what I
say
mean?
some bad shit. Yeah, to be fair.
No, I think he's too thick.
Yeah,
It's
he
too
doesn't.
That's like the fourth time Grealish has been called thick on this podcast.
Grealish doesn't know where Gibraltar is. Like,
What's an encyclopedia?
Gotta love him.
Right, player of the tournament. Do we all agree that it should have been Rodri, or what do you reckon?
oh,
Yeah.
Nico
Probably.
Williams, maybe.
Nico Williams was good.
Yeah.
I just thought he was fun to watch, man.
Yeah, but
I
it's-
thought
it wins you the
Yamal
games.
was probably better than Nico. Williams.
Yeah, but he'll win
therefore
young player,
give
won't
him
he?
young player.
Yeah, but is that
That's
if
a
you're
cop
good
out
enough-
because even though he
but-
should be winning the
Yeah,
player
yeah.
of the
Yeah,
tournament.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but that's the way it works.
yeah, Nico Williams is young enough to be winning young player, though, isn't he?
Yeah, Yamal's
Yeah, I was
young.
21.
Is he 20?
2021. Oh, God,
Yeah,
I hope
he's 20,
Villa
no,
sign him.
22, turned 22 during the tournament, I believe.
They all had birthdays in tournament.
Your Mal turned 17, didn't
You know what I couldn't believe? Walker got in the Euro team of the
No
Really?
way.
Carl Walker
What-
over
what-
Carvajal.
One English player, and it was
That
Walker.
is a load.
He's
That's
possibly our
shocking.
worst player. I
And-
thought.
I would have
I
had
think
Mark
you can- I think
Gay.
you can
Yeah,
blame
there was Akanji instead of Mark Gay, which I didn't agree with at all.
You could
I did
potentially
think
blame
Switzerland were
Walker
pretty
for the
good,
two
yeah, fair,
goals
but fucking
in the
Switzerland
final.
got knocked out because of Akanji because he missed his
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
penalty.
yeah.
But Gay was one of the best centre halves at the tournament.
Genuinely, I thought Pickford.
Oh,
deserved
yeah,
it.
Yeah, I-
Pickford and Gay would have been the two that I
yeah,
think from our
I can't.
team.
Every time I watch the tournament, I've fucking fallen in love with Pickford again.
Oh, he's
See,
so
He's
funny.
been
He-
Southgate's best player.
He just
over
lives and
10 years.
breathes for England, and
He
I
does.
fucking love it.
He
The
fucking
passion.
loves it, yeah.
He-
That's what we've been crying out for years.
Yeah,
Yeah, plays a
proper-
bit of passion playing for England. Yeah,
It's kind of sad that he's probably only got 1 or 2 major tournaments left.
yeah.
Mate, he'll
How
go
old is he?
forever.
30.
He'll go to the World Cup in the next Euros.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
I was gonna say, yeah.
He got 2, maybe even a third. Who knows?
What, 42?
42.
42. That's good maths,
Oh,
isn't it?
no,
It's
no,
nearly
sorry,
36.
36.
You
wasn't
do the
it?
maths.
Sorry.
Go on, Jay.
So looking back at all your guys' predictions, I had a look through the episode and that, and
Oh no.
no one backed Spain at
No.
all. You all said, oh yeah, they're right, but Danny specifically said, no way they're getting past the quarters. No way.
Specifically.
Yeah, but didn't I predict them to face Germany in the quarters?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Which
I
they did.
thought Germany
Yeah.
would win that.
yeah. Which
I
is
think
fair,
everyone
but,
did, to be
but
fair.
still. And then who else did we add? Smeed, you thought Portugal were going to win, mate. It's so shit.
What was that
Yeah,
shit?
nah,
I
they
just
They
think
were-
it-
they were really
'cause
underperformed.
It's not a
I
good.
did. No, but Portugal on
prediction at
paper
all.
have got a fantastic team. Why was that a bad prediction? Portugal are always going to be in and around that. I think if Ronaldo didn't play and
No, you can't blame it all
I don't
on
think you can
Ronaldo.
blame him,
I'm kind of
but
tired of every...
He did have a bit of a stinky
He had a
tournament.
bit of a
Awful.
stinker
Did
tournament.
he even score?
I tell you
No.
what,
He set up 1 goal.
and he missed a penalty.
Yeah,
Cam,
but he scored one after.
in the predictions episode, Cam was adamant that Ronaldo's a fucking bum.
Yeah.
Literal words.
And
he's
you
a
were
fucking
like,
bum.
no.
Everyone was like, he's Ronaldo. He's going to score the most goals for Portugal. He
No,
was
did-
not good.
Yeah, but
He
the
did-
top
he-
scorer for
I
Portugal
think
had 1
he was
goal.
terrible.
Every free kick blasted straight into the
Mate,
ball. Every
It's been like this for
header
years.
over the bar.
Years.
Every shot straight down the
I think
keeper's
so. I think
throat.
in
But
for,
he's just not
Por-
got the movement either.
No.
for
anyway.
Portugal, he's taken 74 free kicks and he scored like 2.
His
Nah, it's
conversion
one.
rate
He's
is
got- he's
shite.
got 1 goal from a
Stat
free
man,
kick in an
Steve.
international
Steve.
tournament, and he's attempted 74.
Who's Steve?
Yeah.
What else did we have?
Can share the joke.
I called you Statman Steve.
I was like, who's Steve?
A1, you said Spain aren't very good going forward.
They're not.
Oh.
They were the most exciting team
They
in the
were.
tournament by a long way. I
That's
think they
because-
scored the most goals in
Do
the
you want to know
tournament.
why? Because I didn't rate... I still don't really rate Morata. I don't...
Yeah, but it wasn't
like,
him, was it? It was Yamal and
Yamal
Williams.
and
exactly.
Williams,
Like,
yeah.
and let's face it, Yamal before the tournament,
Okay, no one's really
No
seen
one
him on
really-
that stage. Yeah,
and Williams, yeah, he's still young as well. So I wasn't expecting
No-
both wingers to sort of
Didn't
light
Villa-
up.
None
that
of us
team.
watch enough Spanish football.
No.
to know
No.
what they're like.
But didn't Villa try and sign Nico Williams last year?
We still are. Yeah,
Still trying now.
Nah,
yes,
there's
he's
no
in.
way
No
he's going
chance
to
now.
you.
Barca,
No way.
Barca or Chelsea, isn't it?
Barca or
apparently?
Chelsea.
Well, I don't know why I'd go to Chelsea. They ain't got champions.
Mm. Everyone thought for the top scorer, you all basically said Mbappe.
Kane.
You said Kane, but everyone else said Mbappe.
He was the biggest flop this tournament.
But yeah, but
No,
I do you know,
Ronaldo.
I don't think that's
Nah.
necessarily completely Mbappe's fault. Like, he was not.
How does a
He was
broken
not good
nose
with a
stop
broken
you playing
nose.
football, man? That's
He did,
ridiculous.
he's not as direct and as he
Yeah.
usually was. He was not like how he
There-
normally
there,
is.
there was that chance. It might have even been the
He
game
did
they got.
fluff some bad ones though as well.
I think. Oh, when was it? Was it against Portugal? Or I can't remember who they played. But anyway, there was a chance where he was through like 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper,
Mm.
and he put it wide. And I went, yeah, that's something not right
Something
with him.
not
He's-
right,
he's-
yeah.
Whether it was his nose or what, it's just taken a knock to his confidence. Didn't look like his normal self at major tournaments.
No.
I think people expected Ronaldo to kind of underperform anyway.
yeah.
Mbappe was put up there to.
Yeah,
he's
he
like,
was thinking,
he's
like,
going to
he's
carry
gonna-
France all the way
Yeah.
through, and
Yeah.
he was poor.
didn't.
He scored 1 penalty.
I think that French team were pretty shit. That
They
whole
were.
They
tournament,
were,
to be
they
honest,
were.
mate.
They
were-
made England look well. They've played very similar kind of horrible scrape your way through
Oh,
a
we looked
tournament
better than
football.
Is Deschamps still there? Or is he
I was
gone
just
now?
about to ask
I
that.
don't know if he's left.
He's
don't know.
got to go, surely, after that.
He's got to go.
It's only
blood.
one tournament though. You got to remember he did win the World Cup. Like
Yeah,
they
but I
got
feel
to
like
a
the
final.
French fans want him out as well.
They-
don't they?
yeah.
starting
Well,
to turn.
especially after they didn't get outplayed. They were just rubbish. They offered pretty much nothing Other
think-
than
I think
odd
we're-
flashes of brilliance from one individual
If that's the
player.
way it's going for France, they just need to get rid as soon as get younger,
That's
fresher
kind
blood
of
in.
also just the way football's
Yeah,
going. Unless you're like, I thought Georgia were really exciting.
they were.
Georgia were class and
Turkey
Austria.
were
were really
exciting.
good one.
Austria, Cam said Austria dark horse. Everyone was like, name 5 Austria players. They fucking did well.
They did
Yeah.
do well.
Do you know what
It's
made
more
me
about
laugh?
team, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
except well, and manager Ralph
Yeah,
Ragnick.
yeah.
Did a good
He's
job,
good.
yeah.
It made me laugh when everyone's like, "Oh, no one's going in for Turkey for dark horses
Yeah.
again." Are
Yeah,
they?
and they were actually half decent.
Yeah,
They were a good
actually,
side.
that was
No-
kind of what everyone thought last tournament. They'd
Yeah.
be like, I don't know if it's a bit longer to gel or what, but
Gula.
yeah.
Oh, the
difference,
Gula.
isn't it?
He's
That
class,
goal
yeah.
he scored was unreal.
It's
Yeah.
goal of the tournament, wasn't it? Yeah.
Did that win it?
No,
I
your
don't know if
Mouse
it-
did.
Your Mouse, well,
Your mouse
against,
was a fucking screamer, to be
against
fair. Oh god, it's gonna
France or no?
Was
It was
the one
against
against
France.
France?
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
good
When he
goal.
come in, cut inside, and just,
yeah
Outside
outside
the
the box.
box, yeah.
I think
There was so many outside the box goals this Euros as well.
Non-score. Oh, what, England did score one.
I feel like there was some
Scored
screamers.
two.
Cole Palmer.
Scored 2, Saka as well.
Saka's,
Oh yeah,
Saka's
right
was
on the
good.
brink. Yeah.
There were some good goals, especially in like the early rounds of the group stage, and then it kind of petered out a bit.
I'm kind of glad that the Euros is over now. I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna
It
lie.
wasn't
I
a
can't wait
fantastic
for a Prem
tournament.
no,
football
I
again.
thought it was
I'm ready
not-
for the
the
championship.
actual. The football
Someone's gonna
wasn't
be.
great.
No, it really wasn't great. The players have played too many games. The format stinks. They need to go back to 16 or up it to 32. This third place system
Well, yeah,
doesn't work.
yeah.
Because you can draw 3 group games and progress,
I
and that's
felt
not
sorry
right.
for Ukraine as well. They had 4 points and,
And they
didn't
didn't
go
get
through,
through.
and someone with 2 points went through.
Yeah.
Like how
Yeah,
I
that makes
understand
sense.
it's a
Shit
shit
system.
system, but yeah, I'm not a massive fan of it.
And it's going to be the same for the World Cup in 2 years because it's a 48 team tournament, which means they're going to use the third place team. in there.
48 teams.
Yeah, which means you can have a round of 32.
How many
You're
games
going to
is
see
that
some
a day?
serious
That's
goals
gotta be
though
like-
in that.
there's
though.
gonna be-
5 or 6 games.
There's
a
going to
day.
be up to in early rounds of the group stage, like six games a day.
Oh, that's class.
That's
I'm gonna watch it
unreal.
all the time at work.
But it'll be played across like 2 different time zones because like some of them are going to be at like
I
ridiculous.
was going to
times.
say they're in
Yeah,
it's
in fact,
Canada,
that's-
Mexico, and USA.
Yeah.
So you got like
East-
6 hours.
East
time
Coast
zone.
is only be like 5 hours behind, but like West Coast
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like
yeah.
7 or 8.
That's a point. Yeah. Is it going to be a nightmare for us to watch over here?
Some of them, yeah.
Somewhat.
I feel as
West
though
East Coast games not so much.
they'll
but-
have to accommodate to Europe though, because a lot of Europeans watch it, and
Yeah, but South Americans
Yeah, but
do as
South
well, and they're on
America's
similar
huge,
You
time
can't you
zone.
can't play in the middle of the night. Like you can play late, but like
You can
10
have like
PM
a
local
10
time
o'clock
kickoff.
kickoff latest.
Well, they format it so that European
but
teams might be able to play.
But that's what I mean. I think they'll.
You would
that
thought
sort
so,
of
wouldn't
time.
you?
I
But
think
if it's
they'll.
a European team playing like a South
Well,
American
yeah,
side,
true.
then they're not going to move it. Are
But I
they?
think they'll form. Basically, everyone will play during their daytime because it means you're still playing in the daytime. But then Europe, who are ahead,
yeah.
you're getting it like late afternoon for the morning game up till like midnight.
like an 8 PM kickoff over there would be like.
Yeah,
We're
it
gonna
was
go
three-
for-
two-
we're gonna
two
go
in the
for
morning.
it.
I was going to say, it doesn't matter 'cause we'll be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beer Belly Ballers Pod's paying it. All expenses paid trip, mate.
Well, certainly
Yeah.
in 4 years' time when the Euros in
Here.
UK and Ireland. Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
we'll
and I
defo.
looked. There
We'll
are
get invited to those games.
there are games at Villa Park,
Box.
so
Yeah.
you should go to them.
Oh, definitely go to Villa Park. I'm not going to Molineux again because we lost 4.
Well,
It won't be
there-
one of the
there- there-
stadiums.
There's none at Molineux.
yeah, there's Villa Park definitely.
I think
Yeah.
it's Villa Park, St James's,
Spurs,
Etihad,
the Etihad.
Spurs, Wembley.
Emirates.
the Millennium. What's it called?
Oh, no,
One in Cardiff.
Yeah, Principality in Cardiff.
Yeah.
Hampden Park, Glasgow. There's one in Belfast, one in Dublin, and Everton's new stadium,
Yeah,
Bramley-Moore
That's
Dock.
it.
Ooh.
I'll be interested
That'd
when
be-
that's built.
So no Anfield, no Old Trafford, no Emirates.
Old Trafford's fallen down.
Yeah.
anyway.
I
It's
suppose that's
fucking
probably why.
Pile of wank.
I thought no Anfield was a shock.
They don't like international football,
Everton's
do they?
new stadium, although it'll still be
Scouse
smaller, it'll be more
English.
modern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you have Klopp as England manager?
No,
No.
I don't like Klopp.
I don't like Klopp.
And I don't even know if he would. Would
I
he
don't
win us
think he would.
something?
I don't think he'd want to.
I
do
don't
it.
think he'd do it as well because of the whole Liverpool
If I was him,
bond. He'd be like, if he went to be an international
They're not
England
Scout-
manager,
they're not English, they're
Liverpool
Scouts.
fans
Maybe
be
it would,
fuming.
if he was England manager, maybe it would sort of-
Convert.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think
Nah,
he needs
I-
that kind of thing. He can't be asked for that drama.
I think Potter's getting ready for it, man. Have you
Yeah,
seen
I
he's,
agree.
he's got his turkey teeth.
He's been out of a
His
job
fresh
for a while,
fade.
hasn't
Mate, he's
I'd
rearing
like,
up for it.
I don't mind Graham Potter, to be honest, to take that job on.
I think that Chelsea job was a poison chalice.
Yeah.
Like, you just struggle to do well there.
No one ever
You
does
spend
well
£1
at
billion
Chelsea.
and expect a team full of randomers.
Yeah.
He didn't get that much time either,
Nah,
really.
And they weren't his signings. They were signings by the club that he had to try and
That is
cobble
problem
together.
with
You know what I
modern
mean?
management, though.
The
It's
amount
like
of-
you just
No,
get
it
given.
depends. It depends.
Well, it depends what you have
Who
to
you
say.
are and the trust that the board has in you.
So I mean, if you're like Emery at Villa, he pretty much gets to call the shots. But a club like Chelsea, there's very few managers that are going to be able to kind of tell the board,
Be in
I want
charge, yeah.
him, and him.
The amount of money that Graham Potter got when Chelsea sacked him was.
I read
ridiculous.
today, he still gets 250 grand. I don't know if it's a week or a month.
Oh, yeah,
for this
no,
job
of course.
for like the next however many years was left on his original
He could
contract.
move and live on the beach for the rest of his life.
But
and
it's
not even
like
have to work.
Jose Mourinho's made more money from being sacked than he has whilst he's been working.
That doesn't- That's
That's
just
probably
again,
most
again, that's just
high-profile
football
managers.
now,
yeah,
isn't
in
it?
fairness, yeah.
It's the only job in the world where you get rewarded for failure.
Yeah.
Football management.
If I was Jurgen Klopp, though, I'd take that mega money move and manage the USA men's team.
Is that an option?
Yeah,
They
offered
really
it
want
him.
him, yeah.
And like, because realistically,
He ain't gonna win
obviously you've
anything.
got your targets, but like, can you really fail?
Mate,
I
they're
don't
getting
think-
better at football.
Yeah,
though,
they
the
are.
USA.
They're getting
don't
better.
think
Imagine
at
in
it.
still-
They are, but
Yeah,
they're
but
not
imagine
going
in
to be able
50
to.
years' time when soccer becomes more of a thing.
They're
over there,
never,
that,
they're
like-
never, ever, ever going to win a World Cup in the United States.
I don't
I
think
think
he's the
they
kind
will.
of guy to want to.
I think they
live in
will, man.
America
I think
either.
50 years'
The
time.
level of like investment that's going into
Yeah.
football over there at the moment is crazy.
Yeah, David Beckham
Like-
at Inter Miami and all
Like
that
that,
kind of
that's,
stuff.
yeah, that's like big parts of
huge.
it, man.
I think
Yeah.
Messi going over there has got a
At
lot
the end of
people
his
interested.
career, though, it's still a retirement league.
It is
Oh,
a
yeah, it is.
retirement
Yeah, it
league,
is.
but it's getting more eyes on it. So
It's a retirement.
Nah,
It's a
and-
retirement
no, but
team. Orlando
This is
is.
the thing. I don't think.
Into
Well,
Miami.
I don't
Into Miami,
necessarily
sorry, yeah,
think
into
the
Miami,
MLS
fuck.
will actually come out of being like a retirement league.
It
It's
doesn't,
gonna be.
it doesn't have the
no,
pedigree
it-
or the heritage
No,
of
but it's going to be.
European
It's going to
leagues.
be basically
Never going to have
a
that.
development league that feeds into Europe's top 5 leagues,
Yeah.
and all that's what they want. Is all the young American players? They all want to come and play for the big European teams. They don't dream of playing for Orlando. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Not at the minute, but in 50 years' time.
Well,
you
yeah,
don't know
quite
what's gonna
possibly. You
happen,
don't know. You don't know.
People will clip
can't
this
say it.
podcast up, and when I don't know, an
50 years
American player
time.
wins the Ballon d'Or or something.
Yeah, yeah.
50 years ago, Wolves were
Pulisic.
champions of the
World,
Premier League.
The Premier League.
the soccer
Division One.
championship.
So then, in keep with like the transfers and everything, I just wanted to basically have a bit of a talk about going into the transfer window. I mean, it's been open a while now, but who do you want for your clubs? Who are you glad that have left? Who and basically, what do you think of the signings that have gone on already so far?
Did you guys see the Wolves pre-season game the other day?
When,
well, not
when,
watch it,
when
but,
Podence got sent off for lamping someone.
yeah, but do you know what happened?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
someone called Wangy Chan Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit bad, isn't it?
I think fair play to Podence. man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Fuck him.
I also
Who are they playing?
Lake
Como.
Como, you know.
Oh, classic
Fabregas
Italian
is
racism.
Oh, have you
Yeah.
seen their statement as
It's
well?
awful.
Yeah.
they
mate.
just like
They're like,
Okay.
oh, I think they've overreacted. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't think you should really, for a professional football team of that calibre.
I
just
think
like,
it's
come on.
poor, isn't it? It's definitely poor.
getting lamped by anyone on that team. Podence is probably one that you would choose though, 'cause he's about 5'6".
Yeah, but he's got like angry man, little man syndrome, hasn't he? He's like,
Yeah, with
Yeah,
kneecaps.
Like Hitler.
just like him.
right.
That's going in the thumbnail. Podence with the armband on.
But so, right,
Captain's armband.
Cam,
Back to the transfer window. Yeah.
with Wolves,
Yep.
so Kilman went.
Kilman's gone.
What do you think about?
I'm not upset about it because
40 million.
yeah, it's
47.5
million
million
or something like that. I think it's like fourth or fifth highest transfer of this window so far.
Yeah,
He can only play back 5. He couldn't play back 4 for when we tried that system with him. And we can reinvest that money into the team, which we've already done by bringing in. We've brought in a number 9, Jurgen Strand Larsen from Celta Vigo. We brought in Pedro Lima, a right back. We beat Chelsea to him, 17-year-old from Brazil. We brought in Rodrigo Gomez, who's like a young Portuguese winger as well. So
You've had someone else go, ain't you, for like 30 mil?
leave.
have we? I definitely
swear-
have.
Nah,
Have you not?
We Marseille being linked to Huang, but we've basically
really.
Oh, that was it, yeah.
They
That just struck me as an odd.
they've
can't imagine
bid
him
21 million for him, but we've rejected it.
How much did you pay for him?
About
a few years
15
ago
million.
now, wasn't it?
About 15.
I'd get rid of him. For
But that's
that.
what I mean. If
Yeah,
you
but
got,
he was class last season.
no, but if you got
Yeah, he was
30 mil,
good.
if you got like 30 mil for him, so you got like 70 odd, 80 million for
Yeah.
Wang and Kilman. That's great
I
business.
think
from
30
you.
million you take it, but I think 21
You
million.
need-
At the minute, they appreciate the value he brings in terms of the shirt sales and the stuff
Yeah,
that happens
he-
in
yeah,
Asia.
cool.
Like,
exactly. He
other than
opens you-
Son,
Yeah.
he's probably
He's-
the biggest Asian player.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
opens you to that whole
Yeah.
East Asia market. You know,
Mate, you
what
go
I
to the
mean?
Molyneux now, like there's queue a mile long after the game
Mm.
of like Korean fans just waiting for
What,
Wang.
what do you
know what I mean?
think about Wolves' new shit kit? The fucking dodgy
I haven't
dealings
seen
with. have you-
Oh, I
It's
mean,
hilarious.
no, it doesn't look that bad.
no, the kit itself's actually quite nice.
But
It's just
it's all some dodgy.
Palace have gone the same route with the sponsor. It's like some dodgy betting company that's
It's a
literally.
Vietnamese betting company.
Yeah.
When Palace announced theirs, it was on Twitter that I saw it. I looked at the betting company. They had 70 followers.
70.
And they'd just paid like 100 million quid to be the sponsor of Palace's thing.
Oh,
and it's
mate,
all
it's
like
proper
owned by
dodgy.
someone's
Like, it's
sister's
basi-
aunt's uncle.
Yeah, it's like essentially like a new company they've just set up essentially just to sponsor the club.
How do they get
And
away
it's-
with that though?
Yeah,
because it is allowed.
it's underarm
It is
payments.
allowed.
Yeah.
Like,
It's going to be phased out probably after this year, to be honest. And you can't have betting sponsors after this year or
Yeah,
I
next year
can't
as well.
wait because their logos are horrible
Yeah,
as
they're
well.
horrible.
Do
Yeah.
my
Oh
head in.
mate, like, when you put like the classic shirt the sponsors on the the
Yeah.
season shirts, they're 10 times better, aren't they?
Yeah.
Also, I have on good authority that the Wolves shirts shrink real bad.
What, in the wash?
Yeah.
What, have you bought one?
No, I haven't brought one, but someone told me.
Who told
Wasn't
you?
there this massive
Someone who
thing?
works at the Wolves.
Consumer advice then for all of our listeners: don't buy the new Wolves.
But
shirt.
I mean, that's just general advice,
Yeah.
life advice. But
Yeah, fuck them. No, honestly, the fact they put the season ticket prices up to what they did, boycott the club. I mean, I'll still go to the games.
I know a lot of people that have.
Just boycott
What's
the
it
shirts.
called?
How much have they put the season ticket price up?
The
Quite a
best
lot.
one was like under 14s disabled fans, which they went up by like 120%.
oh my god,
Yeah, it was like mental.
See, on the contrary of West Brom fans,
it's
right,
quite cheap.
for a kid, it's 25 quid for a season ticket.
£25.
quid.
Serious?
For a
Surely
season
not.
ticket, that's
Yeah.
that's
No,
And-
surely not.
and-
You'd have to pay
and-
me £25.
And
to go
they get a
watch
home
it.
shirt with that.
No,
That's
they
bollocks.
don't.
That's such bollocks.
25.
It would cost
Can
them
someone
more.
do a fact check on this?
yeah.
I'll
please?
find it right now.
I can't wait.
That's nah. There's
25
no way.
quid.
That's begging fans in. That's
Well, no,
like
it's
The
to get-
shirt's
we
60
can't fill the
quid.
stadium, so will you come and watch us?
The
We'll give you a
25
free shirt.
The 25 quid for the season ticket. I can't. It's like
Throwing a free
basically a
boiler
quid
as
a
well.
game, innit?
But obviously,
Yeah.
you've then
Like
got to buy
kids
it.
for a quid.
Yeah, but
that's
it's
a
more
thing.
expensive to go to Starbridge. Like,
But it just gets
Yeah.
kids involved, doesn't it? And it means obviously an adult's still going to have to buy a season ticket.
Yeah.
I
It's
guess
more-
so. But that's the sign of a club struggling.
Not really.
20,
It is a little bit.
25
It's like
quid for a season ticket
It's a
for
club
a
for
kid.
the
Fair
fans,
enough.
not for the money.
your only sellout last
23
season was against
If
us.
it's true, it's a very good thing.
Oh my god, it is. Yeah,
I
23
think it's
quid.
good. I like.
Yeah, no, I think it is a good
Fantastic.
thing.
I
But-
think so.
yeah.
I think it's amazing.
Fair play.
Yeah.
You don't get a shirt with that though, sure.
I'm sure you do.
That's bollocks. £2 a shirt.
You signed up then, Smeed.
I'm not under 17, unfortunately.
Shave your beard, you'll be alright.
Aaron, what you saying about the Villa?
So
Villa ins and outs.
very early doors, we had Barkley in for a 5 mil, something mental,
Yeah.
really cheap. I think that's really good business.
Low risk signing.
It's good for a
Well, yeah.
squad player.
Yeah, I was
innit?
going to
We,
say rotation play.
But with all the games you're going to play this year,
Yeah,
I just knocked that tripod by the way.
that's fine.
Be alright.
Uh, with all the games you're going to play in Europe and domestic competitions, I reckon Barkley will make a fair few appearances.
So
for
we
you.
had our first pre-season game against Warsaw, which we play every single year.
Yeah.
Won 3-0. Barkley played pretty well from like the clips that I saw. Feeding Morgan Rogers got 2. We got them 2.
He's going to be a big player for you.
I
next
think
season,
so. He
isn't
finished off the season strong.
And
like,
Diaby's going, isn't he?
He's going
yeah,
to
he's
Saudi,
rumoured.
yeah.
I'll take 50 mil, to be honest.
45,
Yeah.
45 I think.
I
they're
think
gonna
it's
pay,
it's pretty much exactly the same as what we paid for him, but it'll be a lot of wages off. And
But who-
the
who-
good thing that when he was brought in, it made Leon Bailey step up, and Leon Bailey is now probably twice the player that Diaby is.
you
Um,
got to hope Buendia plays as well after.
Buendia
hardly
as
playing for
well
like
is
a
coming
year.
back.
Forget
Tyrone,
about Buendia.
I know he's such. He was
good.
such a good
He was
player.
quality.
but Whether he'll be like that when he comes back, is a different
it's
story,
one of
innit?
them. Time will tell. We got them 2 young lads from Juve, Illing Jr.
Yeah.
and I can't
course,
remember
yeah.
the other fella's name. I think he's Argentinian.
Yeah, he is.
Uh,
Barrenetxea.
Yeah. They got some minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a lot about them. They're youngsters.
It's one of
but
them. Time will tell with those kind of players.
if
whether they can
it was a
perform
bit of
under
a
pressure.
weird deal, wasn't it, with Douglas Luiz going? Not gonna lie, I'm kind of gutted. He was one of our best players, and
I think you got a decent return on him.
I think yeah.
Are you more sad about him or Alicia Lyman?
Douglas Luiz, don't care about Alicia Lyman, mate.
Fair.
Okay.
Why?
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 You got misses.
I don't really.
It's
Yes,
not
you
like you go to the Villa women's game.
No,
anyway. And if you did, just for her, that's fucking weird.
I'm still seeing it on
Perv,
Instagram.
You dirty perv.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
I like her
Yeah.
skills
Skills.
and a Prime sponsorship.
Good.
Yeah, she's a
Control.
prime
You're
athlete.
such a fucking weirdo, man.
What's that made me a weirdo?
I don't know, you just are. You just made it really awkward.
Oh, Alicia Lyman. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I think our window.
Oh, I ain't got
so
Jaden
far-
Philogene as well.
Yeah, he's come back from Hull.
Mate, I think he's a baller.
Yeah,
He's a Jaden Philogene.
yeah. He's that one goal he scored last season, a little Rabona.
Yeah, I think I've watched him a few times for the under 21s.
I like how
Yeah.
you call it
He
a
looks unreal.
Rabona. Not Rabona. Rabona.
Rabona. Yeah, yeah. I think
him and Ealing Jr. both play for the under 21s. They both look, and Morgan Rogers, to be fair.
Yeah.
Mate, what a Villa cookie.
no. I
That's fucking awesome.
So zesty.
we're in for an exciting season, but I do think we
Mm.
probably need one or two now. The one thing I am worried about is Duran looks like he's on his way out. We need like another. If Ollie Watkins gets injured,
You've got
we're
some
done
money
in.
to spend.
Cameron
there,
Archer
you know
back.
what I mean?
We've got Cameron Archer back, yeah, but it's not the same quality, is he, at all?
You know what I mean? You've got a bit of money to spend.
It'll be interesting.
Although
I
you've
think for
actually
Villa fans,
spent
it's
it pretty
it's,
much,
it's a
but-
very different kind of season for anything I've seen for a long time. A lot of money going in, a lot of players going out.
Yeah.
A lot more
Callum
games to play,
Chambers
though.
gone, a lot more games. So yeah,
Onana.
yeah, 50 mil.
What's his name?
Onana.
What's my name?
That was good. Dan Boy, what are you feeling about Luton's chances of going down and back up, or you?
And I don't think we'll go back up straight away.
Yeah, I think.
we'll be in and around the playoffs again. Obviously lost Barkley to the Villa.
There's quite a few rumours about a lot of your players.
Yeah,
going to Premier League clubs.
It's always the way, though, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a handful of players that played really well for us in the Premier League. Alfie Doughty at left back, he's linked with Brentford. I can see that happening. Elijah Adebayo up top, I think he'll go
He's
as
going
well.
to Turkey apparently. The
One of
rumours are Fenerbahce.
fucking hell. One of our defenders.
Mourinho's there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mourinho wants a Luton player. Fucking hell.
That sums it. Yeah.
Jesus. One of our defenders, Osho, is left for some random fucking French
Is that
farmers team.
Mengi.
Isn't he
Mengi's
going
still
to
there,
Spurs
but
or-
he's
he's a good
linked.
player though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's linked with bigger teams.
Is it Spurs or is it? I think loads of teams.
Someone's after Mengi. Can't remember.
Did Chong get injured in pre-season?
Yeah, he
I saw
ran
something
into some
online.
fucking stairs by the side of the
Yeah,
pitch or
it
something.
Mate.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that it's anything like massively serious, but I don't know.
He's a good championship player, isn't he?
Chong, he was good in quite a few games last year in the Premier League.
He had spells, didn't he?
I remember
scored-
there's
he
loads
scored a
of
couple of
hype
goals.
around him when he went
The
was
United.
it Blues and United
Yeah,
and that.
yeah.
And it,
You know what made Luton sign him when we went up was the year we went up. I think our opening game we got hammered by Blues at home, 5-0. Chong absolutely tore us apart. And then when he got subbed off, even the home fans were like clapping him off the pitch. So then a year later, when we got promoted,
You can't do that.
That's embarrassing.
Oh,
That
mate,
is awful.
if
Tim Pot.
someone's that good,
Tim
you
Pot.
do.
Yeah,
when
against, no. If it's
like,
Messi, then yeah.
Ronaldinho got
Tim
subbed off at the
Chong.
burner. Tim Chong was like Ronaldinho in his prime. So a year later, we signed him. I think we'll keep hold of him. I don't think he'll go.
I
But yeah,
don't know anyone want him.
6th, 7th, 8th, I think we'll finish.
Perhaps
In a
six,
round.
seven, eight.
Yeah.
Championship's always hard.
It's
but I
a
feel like-
championship so hard to predict.
I feel like last season
Anybody
to
can
predict.
be
Yeah.
anywhere.
my
I feel
only,
like-
my only prediction I'm pretty sound on is Oxford United will go straight back down.
I think Portsmouth.
Oh, I
will
would
as
agree
well.
with that.
No, I think Portsmouth will do all right.
They'll be all right.
I don't think they'll do like an Ipswich and go up again,
No.
but they'll be in and around the playoffs.
Yeah,
Portsmouth.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
I hope not.
there's so many good teams in the championship.
That's the thing. Like the top, you look at the names of the teams in the championship, and genuinely, there's 10 that you could easily see going up.
Yeah,
I'm not going to name them all because I don't know. But,
The Albion have got a chance.
I don't know. I think we had our chance last year and bottled it a bit, really. I think it'll be a filler season more than anything. We'll finish
we haven't
mid-table,
really done.
rebuild a bit.
We've had this to be fair though, we've got rid of a lot of those people who were still on Premier League wages.
Yeah, but we've got a pretty.
We got rid of like 12 players.
Yeah,
like,
you got
straight
rid of
off
that
the
Kid
bat.
Prey, haven't you?
Kipray's not gone yet,
Yeah,
but I
but
think he will be going.
But he'll go. He'll
Oh,
actually bring some money in.
I'll miss him. He's been
He
solid.
was
the
our
last
best
2
player
years.
last
Yeah,
season, 100%.
definitely.
Your squad's looking a little bit thin at the moment.
Yeah,
It is,
100%.
it is.
I
Yeah,
think
but you've still got Corberan. If you signed a handful of like 3, 4, maybe 5 players and just bolstered the squad, I think.
see,
You
there's,
know,
You ain't got the
like
money
that.
to have you?
there's a
Yeah.
few players
But
been
no, but then
released
there's this new. We got this
and
new
haven't
owner,
been
haven't we?
replaced.
You don't need to spend big in the Championship. You just make shrewd signings.
We've literally signed 2 players, I think.
Yeah.
One of them was a big Danish. Was he Danish? No, he's
No, he's
Norwegian.
Norwegian,
Big
yeah.
Norwegian guy. And then some other bloke, I think his name was Diakate.
Yeah.
One of your defenders has been training with us.
Has he?
Can't remember his name.
Oh,
Bartley.
completely off thing. But I was working at the Wolves the other day. Guess who was there?
Steve
Jeff
Ball.
Shee.
Danny Bath.
Yeah, he's training with the Wolves. I got
Yeah.
well, I didn't get a photo of him. I took a photo of
I
him.
saw him there. I was like, oh, you're
At
all right.
Stourbridge Carnival.
Stourbridge
Yeah.
Carnival, yeah.
Yeah, I saw him there, and I was
Yeah,
like,
he's
what's
been-
he doing there?
No, he's been training with the first team squad.
Where is
I
he?
thought you were going to say Luke Bennett.
I don't know.
Is he? Has he not got a club then?
Nah,
he's
he's
a free
at the
agent.
minute,
He's a free agent, yeah.
Would you have him back at the Wolves?
Obviously not.
Why
I don't
not
mind if
here?
he's
To be
training.
fair, I think he's training with the under 21s, not with the first team.
Yeah, I think
Because
he
the
is.
first,
He's,
I saw him there the other day, and the first team were in Malaga or wherever they were. So.
Yeah, they're in Marbella, but I think he's training with the youth team or something. But I think Solihull Moors won him. So I know it's a bit of a downgrade, but
They're,
He's
they're,
still
but they're
got
like the
football,
He's getting on a bit now as
they're
well,
like
isn't
the Premier non-league team, aren't they?
I'll
Really?
never forget
They're
when
one of
Cam.
them anyway.
Are they League
Cam-
2 now, Solihull Wolves?
no, they didn't
They're
go,
still-
did they?
No, they
no,
didn't
yeah,
go up,
national
but like,
still.
they're still like one of the better.
I might give it a couple of years. Danny Bath will be at Stourbridge.
I could see that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
could
to
see
be
that.
He's from Starbridge. Is he from Starbridge? He's round here. That's
Right,
right.
yeah.
He lives like a 5-minute walk from there.
I'll never forget
Oh.
13-year-old Cam. Danny Bath will be the future England captain.
Did he ever get a cap?
No,
Not
over
even
20.
not even in
not
the
even
conversation.
Met him in
Not
the
even-
Indian though. Met him in Starbridge Indian.
Which one?
Indie Looks.
Oh, nice.
I was about 14 years old, and it's his birthday, and he sat
Danny
next to me.
Bath, can I have a
And I
photo?
think I shat my pants.
From the curry.
Well, no.
She saw his idol. He
I
saw the
I
form-
couldn't speak to him. I was too like, you know, when you like, because he was my idol at the time. It was like
It's like
putting
me bumping
Ronaldo in
into
front of me. Do you know what I mean?
Drake.
And my dad was like, "All right, Danny, my son's a big fan." I was just like, oh,
And you just
God.
looked at your curry.
Hey, he was just like, "All right, mate." I was like, "Yeah."
Bottle job.
Bottle job, absolute bottle job. Just a quick one on world transfers that have been going on.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Any good ones?
Just what do you reckon?
I thought you were going to tell us about
mate,
I
it's
thought
my
you were like-
episode, but I'll just ask the
Fabrizio Romano, then you could like announce
Yeah.
something.
Here we go.
You might as well
Yeah.
chuck your money on
Elise to Bayern's a big one.
Real
Yeah.
Madrid winning the Champions
I'm
League.
kind of gutted Elise's left the Premier League.
And
He's
he's
a good player
fun to watch.
He's filth on his
How
day,
is he
man.
getting managed by Vincent Company?
I think that's crazy.
What do you think about that Xerxes gone to United?
Mate, they're spending money again, aren't they? They bought
Yeah.
that. They want that. Is it Euro or
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've got
yeah, yeah.
50 million for some
Mate,
bloke who
62
no one.
million from Lille?
Oh,
He's 17 years old.
we had this conversation on pod, didn't we, the other day, that the money on like nobodies is mental now.
Like
Some of
60
the
million
fees for these bums, like
These
fucking
bums.
at Dewsbury Hall, he was on loan at
30
Luton, and I
mil.
really liked him. But
35.
it's like 35 odd mil for him. Like, come on, man, not that good.
Gabby Bonhall loves
And
it.
the one that got me was I think it was Archie Gray from Leeds to Spurs, 40 million. 40
No,
Yeah.
Elliot Anderson as well. That one's
Yeah, was he gone to
mental.
Forest?
Forest for like 45 million or something.
He's
That's
barely played.
That was outrageous.
It's a lot of. It's just so silly money in it. It's fucking.
It's all
outrageous.
PSR, innit? But-
Yeah.
Did everyone see the Mbappe announcement video the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna. They're never gonna be beaten in a Champions
Real
League
Madrid's
for a while,
team
are they?
is
I don't
You've
think.
got
ridiculous.
Vinicius, Endrick, Mbappe, Bellingham, Camavinga,
Valverde.
Tchouameni.
Mate, Rodrigo's better than Endrick.
Yeah, at the moment.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
They
Nah,
want
he's-
Alfonso Davis. They're fucking.
They want
Oh
Trent
my
as well, don't
God,
they?
That's
Yeah,
fucking
because
Also,
Carl
they're
Miles
also
still.
linked to Gay as well.
Oh,
Mate, that's
fuck
not
off.
happening.
Just fuck off.
Imagine Gay line up against that.
Mark Gay next to Militao.
You get like the Champions League intro going. It's panning along. You've got Mbappe and like Vinicius, Bellingham, and this is Mark Gay in the middle. I love him, but he's not.
Do you
that
think he's
level.
good enough to play Champions League football?
He's been linked to
Yeah,
Arsenal
yeah.
as well.
Probably.
It's good enough
for
to
Real
if you-
Madrid.
If you one of England's stand-up players get into a Euros final, well, then you're obviously good enough the Champions League.
That's what I mean, yeah.
But like Real Madrid trying to sign him is a bit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Palace can just. If I was Palace, I'd be like, yeah, fucking 100 million, go on then.
Yeah, I reckon.
You know what I mean?
I don't think he'll go this window.
Especially not for 100 million.
Nah. I don't know what you pay for him.
We got a
Anyway,
quiz this week.
yeah, it's quiz time. That's exactly what I was about to say. It's fucking quiz time.
Come
I
on.
just quickly like to mention we had the TikTok about some of the worst transfers of all time. Actually, particularly Anthony one got a bit of traction. There was a few absolutely outrageous takes in the comments to that.
Yeah, cry more.
Some people suggesting that Grealish was a worse transfer, despite the fact he was quite a key part
And
of
he
He
their
won the
treble.
treble,
team.
and the thing is, he played in the final of every treble.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, granted, he was not the Grealish cutting lines at Villa, but he was drawing fouls. He was putting balls into to Haaland.
I think there's a lot. Most normal Man United fans accept that Anthony was a waste of money. But if you're one of the mongs that said that Grealish was worse,
I think there was only one valid point that was like, Danny, you're mean for calling him ugly.
Yeah, he was like,
That's funny that was.
yeah, but people agreeing. It's like
The guy was like, even if he wasn't a footballer and he went to a club, he'd get more girls than you. And I was like, yeah, but the bar's pretty low.
I have 0 girls.
I've not seen
It's like
that.
most people do, to be honest. Doesn't justify spending £90 million on him. Like,
Fuck it out. Right, quiz time. Let's go. So we've got the quiz today. It's kind of pointless, but we enjoy doing it, so we're doing it anyway. Because I believe Cam's already won. I've already lost last week, so I've already had my forfeit anyway.
it's basically 5 seconds between me and Danny.
Yeah.
he's not that far behind you though, as well.
Yeah.
I think
He's
he can
quite
catch
close.
you.
If he
God
catches
knows
you,
how.
you've got to wear the pants next week in the
Yeah,
pub.
because that is embarrassing. He didn't win a quiz till about week 10.
yeah.
The only
Yeah,
reason
actually,
he beat
that's-
me is because I was off for like
That-
3 of them as well.
That is up there with one of the greatest escapes. That is
Yeah.
from Smeed.
That's a Jude Bellingham 95th minute.
Yeah, but he
fucking
spends his lunchtime on Wikipedia like a little
He does, he
virgin.
does, yeah. Every Thursday lunchtime. he's
Did
got
you
it.
know when the Euros first started, there were only 4 teams?
It was
And-
Hungary,
yeah.
USSR,
that's
and
like
I can't
common
remember.
knowledge-ish.
How he
common
comes
knowledge.
out stats like, Ronaldo taken 78 free kicks and never scored or something.
Yeah,
I saw that one on Twitter.
Statman Steve.
Statman Steve.
It's made.
Right, is everybody ready on the quiz?
Yeah,
Buzzers, please, gentlemen. Buzzers, please.
Carlin.
I like that.
Beans.
Foster's.
Copycat.
Good call.
Mandry.
That's so dead.
That is
Yours
so-
stinks, right?
As well, it's
You can't change it now.
Oh, it's a Spanish
Fucking-
beer as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
exactly you
Oh.
fucking traitor.
Right, so
Now do the Spanish accent on here.
Madrid.
Madrid. Eh, Madrid.
Now you've got to be a beer. What was yours?
Beans.
Beans.
Oh.
You can drink them.
My favourite drink.
I suppose Hearts
Right.
haven't made a beer.
Anyway,
Oh.
just come on.
Yeah, right. So the first, it's 10 questions this quiz. The first 5 are who said it. Not out of us, but like in the footballing world,
Oh,
who
God.
said it.
Terrible
Nah,
it is.
they're not like really fucking rogue stuff. I feel like you should get them all. If you don't, it's a bit poor.
Okay.
So, question 1. Start quote. Pressure. What
Foster.
pressure?
Shearer.
Yeah. Pressure is for tires.
Yeah,
That's a bit. I fucking love that.
that is a
It's
good
just
quote.
good. It's just listed players off. Trent, pressure. What pressure? Oh, sorry. I'm just having a moment. Just having a moment. Right, question 2. If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Beans.
Carlin.
Mandry.
Mourinho.
Yeah. It's 2-0 up. See, this one is not actually a spoken one.
Okay.
It's a tweet.
Start
Definitely a
quote.
tweet.
You sucking dick. Stop
Colin!
saying the chat.
Trent.
How do you fucking get out so quickly?
What? Stop saving
Have you not
chat.
seen that?
Stop sucking dick. You sucking
never
dick.
seen
It's a
that?
banana.
Oh, yes, in it, but I don't fucking like remember.
He's
well,
actually
oh,
all
that's
pregnant,
classic,
like,
that is.
I quote all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Stop saving chat. Yeah,
Send
you
it,
actually
send
send
it all the
it.
time as well.
I do. It's a banana.
Number 4. Football is a simple game.
Madrid.
Beans.
Oh, we've had that.
Carlin.
Yeah.
Lineker.
Yeah, we've had that in
That
another
was like that
quiz.
wasn't Smeed's quiz.
I must
No,
have
my
not been here
quiz.
and not
Oh,
been
your
asked
quiz,
to
yeah.
listen to
Oh,
this.
no,
It
it
was
was
my
Smith.
quiz.
Was
Yeah.
Smeeds, yeah.
Number 5. That's rewind. That's completely unstoppable. But for me, the keeper's
Colin!
got to do better.
Foster's.
Michael Owen.
Yeah.
I knew at the moment that you contradict yourself.
It's
gonna be
prime,
Michael Owen.
Prime Owen. Right. That was the first 5. Halfway through, what we on?
2.
Naught.
2.
Oh,
Danny's
Danny's
Danny
stinking the
stinks,
gaffer.
Danny
Don't,
stinks.
don't like quotes.
Right, we've got rhyme quiz.
The
love
staple
rhyme
of this
quiz.
podcast is the
Yes.
rhyme quiz.
So, number 1. Another name for Nits, midfielder who switched allegiance from Ireland to England.
Beans, rice, and lice.
Yes.
Actually, it's the other way around.
I'll give it.
I've never had rice in my hair.
Question 2. A lazy person and a Premier League 100 club member.
Beans, slouch, crouch.
Yes, Danny's on fire
Isn't
with
a
the
slouch
rhymes.
like a posture thing?
Nah, if you're a slouch, you're like
Yeah.
lazy.
Yeah, I think that's.
Don't question my rhymes. Number 3. A grower of food, English Chelsea youngster.
Beans,
Carlin.
That was. I can't tell who got that.
Rock, paper, scissors, or.
go on then.
I heard Beans first, personally.
Oh, who'd
Yeah,
you
but
hear
he
first?
just he hates me.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Bang, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, we're gonna have this again, aren't we? Oh no.
Farmer and Palmer.
Fuck's
Correct.
sake.
Number 4. Trying to chat someone up, young German midfielder.
Carlin.
Yeah.
Riz. No. Oh fuck! I fucked
Oh,
it.
Foster's.
Fucking hell! Again?
Actually, I don't
Nah,
even know
but
if I know
Beans
it.
would
No,
know
you,
that.
no, you can go. No, you go for it.
Verts and flirts.
Indeed.
Ah, yeah, it was what I thought it was as well. Bollocks.
I
Why
think
would
shit
you
at
not
it.
say that?
It was like flirts. I was thinking just flirt. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
yeah.
how to make it work,
Yeah.
but that's. Yeah. Number 5. Spanish beer brewed in Burton, Euro player of the tournament.
Carlin.
Beans.
Madre.
That doesn't rhyme.
Yeah,
Oh
doesn't
no!
rhyme at
Oh
all.
fuck! I thought of the
That's
wrong beer.
crap. No, I think
No,
that is
fuck.
the right beer.
It is the right beer, but it's kind of a shit.
Madry.
rhyme. Oh, that's one half the answer.
Yeah. Madre.
Madry Rodri.
Yeah.
Oh, that
That's
don't
it.
rhyme.
It does.
Doesn't rhyme at all.
Just put Aaron
Madry
Rodri
Rodri.
don't rhyme.
Did he win player of the tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Madry Rodri. Yeah.
No,
It's
that-
not
that
great.
doesn't
Some of yours
rhyme.
were fucking questionable the other way.
Mate, all of mine were quality. Which ones of mine did it
Oh,
wrong?
I can't remember now.
Exactly.
Can I? That was ages ago.
Mate, 8 Nori and Tandoori is unreal rhyming.
Yeah, he's quite good actually. Yeah.
I think that's why I fell off since the rhyming quizzes. I'm just fucking terrible at them.
Yeah, you had it then, but then
Look at
you
these
doubted
two
the
ready
rhymes.
to
You
go.
just
Yeah,
got-
no, it's because I was like,
Mate, that's it. That's the end of the quiz.
Oh.
oh,
There's 10 questions. I don't know what scores
I
were.
got
It
two.
don't
I
really
I got
matter.
4.
I got 2.
I got 2.
oh.
Oh,
We need one more question between us three. Think of one.
a promiscuous woman, ex-Arsenal striker.
What?
Carlin, Hor Adebayor.
No, but it could have been.
Surely that counts.
Nah.
What the fuck?
I mean,
Nah, mate, wasn't what I'm thinking of.
Are you mental?
I'll
I'm
give you half a point.
What?
a promiscuous woman and an Arsenal striker.
Ex-Arsenal striker.
Um,
I don't know if. Wow. All right, A1 wins.
thank you.
What?
It was Sket Lacazette.
Oh,
Hor Adebayor is so much better.
It is actually,
How did
yeah.
he get half a point for that? It was wrong.
It just puts you guys in the shit. So.
Oh, Danny, you finished below me, Matt. It's a shame.
No, I'm not having that. I'm doing the updating the leaderboard. We all get.
All right,
3
here's the
points.
leaderboard. Danny will put himself at the top and Danny
Even though
as it's
I'm doing the
end of
edit, I'll make my own leaderboard.
season. On Paint. The best bit of Microsoft Paint.
Yes, I do use a lot of paint for these episodes.
Right, boys, that's us for
Series
Season
1.
one.
Thank you for listening to season 1.
come season 2. We'll have the FPL League running up and running. We don't know what the prize is yet. It'd be something cool.
Quite a bit, isn't it?
Right,
A bit
there we
more.
go.
Create a bid.
Something
Nah,
fair
keep
and
going.
I think we should do a mystery shirt.
All right, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, send
yeah.
a mystery shirt to the winner.
Well,
But this
mystery
time
shirt,
you've
but-
actually got to like
Yeah.
share it on your fucking story on Instagram because we just give a crate of beer away for free. We didn't get anything from it.
We
for
haven't,
that
given it,
Euros
we haven't
one.
given it away yet.
Well, yeah, but we got.
We'll get Freddie to send us a picture like, with his crate of beer. We'll tag it.
Yeah.
Tag us and
I'm
stuff.
sure
Oh,
we
that'd
will.
be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be
Right, boys.
Splendid.
That's
Who's
us
his
then.
sport?
Oh,
He's a
right,
Man
no,
United
it's not.
fan.
Oh, right. That's it.
Do we have to?
I bet he's Spanish as well.
Freddie
he,
Harris.
he was one of the ones
so
commented
Spanish.
on the TikTok.
Which one?
The Anthony one.
Is he the one that called
Nah,
Danny
you-
Ugly?
He's definitely getting the beer box.
Yeah, I'm fair. That person deserves it the most.
Right then, boys.
See you for season
Right,
2.
See you for
Season
season
two.
2. In a bit.
Yeah.
Cheers, boy.